Beatrix ZT.
Hello. How are you? Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah. Okay, good. Everybody in the back?
Yeah.
So, well, when I heard about this talent show and was asked if I wanted to participate, I didn't contemplate for too long what my act would be. Because I can't dance, I can't sing, I'm just standing here. I guess that's enough to prove the point. I can't sing, and even my cats, the most tolerant creatures in my life, start wailing and running away as soon as I do. So I know I can't dance. And nowadays when I start, that's singing, and nowadays when I start dancing, I get a pinched nerve in my back and usually end up in a hospital. So that leaves me with becoming a standby comedian, as my dad would say. His English is not the best. Either that or he's actually got a sense of humor. But I really love the old man, and I take after him in a lot of ways. Like, my hips are my mother's, for example, but my boobs are definitely my father's. Except his are bigger. With less hair on them. But no, my hair is also like my father's. How hairy am I, you ask? Well, let's just put it this way. If you ask me how much I weigh, I ask back, before or after shaving? Anybody else here have parents who treat them like babies still? Anybody? Oh, hi, Mom. I don't. Like, what is the, what are topics of conversation we cringe most, you know, we dread most with our parents? Apart from, are you sure my brother wasn't adopted? I guess you can tell my brother and I don't have a lot in common. To start with, he's got 4 children. And I just turned 40. And I haven't been able to squeeze out any puppies so far. But my plan is to become pregnant at 40. Yeah, it's like my eggs need to be fertilized before January 25th, 2014, or they'll expire. Because women's eggs come with an expiration date printed on them. I don't want a man, though. I just want his sperm. I mean, with my luck, I'll probably end up with the one guy who wanna stick around and be there for me and my baby, and he'll want to do the Lamaze classes and buy the diapers and the pram and hold my hand in the maternity ward. Damn! Why can't you just be like a regular daddy and stay the hell out of our lives? It would be so much simpler if my child when growing up would ask to see a picture of daddy and I could just draw a circle in the tail. Instead of showing him a picture of real daddy behind bars because he violated the restraining order I had issued against him. Hey, it's not like I wouldn't appreciate him at all. He could be Sperm Donor of the Year, 2013. But it's not easy to find a donor. Nor is dating at my age. Lately, I've been dating younger guys. Oh, dating younger guys is a real adventure for them. It's like Christmas every day. They learn something new each day. Actually, my last boyfriend was considerably younger. He's still a student. I'm serious, he's got a student ID and all. I used to love to go out with him because every time we went out, we'd get a discount everywhere we went. And since I will be eligible for a pension soon, that's when the real fun begins. I think I will adopt him. But once I even told my boyfriend that I loved him, And he said, "You must be drunk again." So I said, "Aww, how do you know?" And he said, "'Cause I'm your mother." Oops, sorry, Mom. But since I live in a small village where your neighbor knows better what you did last night than you do, I wasn't at all surprised when one of them came over and said, "Oh my gosh, I heard what happened to your boyfriend. I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "How do you know?" "I didn't tell anyone." And so she says, "He told me last night while having sex." Ah, I thought I heard familiar noises coming from your place. Anyway, my next boyfriend is going to be a gynecologist. Yes, because gynos don't treat us women the same way other guys do. My gyno, for example, keeps telling me how beautiful my uterus is and how I should put it to use. In fact, I'm actually thinking about posting an ad somewhere that says, "Woman with beautiful uterus looking for a partner." It will probably be the ad section of some medical journal. But my friend and I, we share a gynecologist. We both have the same doctor. And he's actually the sexiest gynecologist you can imagine. And we're his Facebook friends. Among 3,000 of his other patients. But we often joke about having both our pictures taken and sending it to him with a nice message like, "Thinking of you," little heart shapes and ribbons and flowers. But I said, he's got so many patients. For him to recognize us, we need to be facing the camera upside down with a slightly different angle. Then he'd recognize us for sure. Yeah. He operated on me recently, just women's stuff. But he told me not to worry because the scar on my belly is going to be below my bikini line, barely visible to anybody. Well, I showed it to a friend of mine later and he said, "That must be some old school doctor, because that's more like your bikini line from the 80s. Thanks, Doc. Yeah, I wonder what Shotzi, my cat, would say about this. She's also got a scar on her belly. She's been neutered. I bet she'd say, meow. Go figure. Anyway, you guys were great, and I gotta go and walk my cats. So thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.